Good evening, and tonight I'm
Good
going
evening.
to be asking Kaz mainly some questions about another rather well-known figure in religious history, namely Father Damien. So,
Yes.
without further ado, Kaz, take us away. Father Damien, he's from Belgium, was he?
Yes, he was born in Belgium under Father, Damien Joseph de Vestu. I'm not sure I'm pronouncing correctly.
Sounds quite good to me.
Okay,
Anyway,
thank you very much.
yeah.
Merci beaucoup. Right?
Merci beaucoup.
Yeah, because Belgium, they speak French too, right? So, anyway, yeah.
And he was, technically speaking, a Roman Catholic priest, but his congregation was that of the Sacred Hearts
Yes.
of Jesus.
And Mary, right?
Now, can I just ask you, the Sacred Hearts of Jesus, that is actually technically at that time part of the Catholic faith?
It is the Catholic faith.
Even today?
That's one of the biggest one in Hawaii, I still remember. They have their own schools in
And
Island
why
Oahu.
why do they call it the Sacred Heart?
That part, unsure, but just the order, just like for Catholic side, right? So Jesuits, we have Franciscans, stuff like that, right? So let me tilt the stuff real quick. Okay, now it looks better. Yeah.
So he's a sort of, not Jesuit, but Jesuit pretty strict, I think.
But Jesuit, so different orders.
Different orders and different
different
orders and different styles of thinking.
Yes.
So
he is famous for helping the people. He helped the people, and he gave the people who suffer from leprosy. Today it's called Hansen's disease patients. Okay, so you can search that.
That rings a bell. That part of the story rings a bell. But also today, you actually went on a sort of mini pilgrimage yourself, didn't you?
Back into almost 18 years ago, summer of 2002.
Summer 2002. And where exactly did you go?
Okay, so now it's located in the island of Molokai. It's part of state of Hawaii, or it's part of the Maui County or County of Maui. Okay, so island Maui, the County Maui basically has 3 or 4, right? So Maui, and the Molokai, Lanai, and the Kaho'olawe. That's no man's island, right? It used to be used by the military exercise one. I don't know, it's part of Maui, but anyway, so flying. So, but even in Molokai, there is a special place for back in the days lepers colonies called Kalaupapa, the city of Kalaupapa. So even today, you have to be healthy enough to fly there. It's like going to the countries that you got to have special permissions,
Right, and I'm seeing here that Father Damien himself was labeled later as a martyr of charity.
Yes.
So how much charity did, he rings a bell. How did he do this charity?
Because back in the day, so Molokai Island means a lepers detention camp.
Right, and so very much looked down upon.
Under the Kingdom of Hawaii, way before became a part of the United States of America. Okay, so
he went through
he voluntarily moved from Belgium to Molokai because there's no one
who was
taking
prepared
care
to do this job.
Yes, because when I went there, today it's such a beautiful place. But when I read the textbooks, even when I was growing up, it's like a desert. There's no water access. There's no basic necessities.
So in a sense, people who lived there at that time were perhaps almost abandoned.
Yes, abandoned.
So he went to a land of abandonment
to give a hope.
To give hope to the people.
Yes.
And he did it in quite a prolific...
The real Jesus.
prolific manner.
Yes. So, because back in the day, didn't have the water system. Okay, so he So he made the water system so that they have access to the drinking water, decent water, wash and stuff like that. Yeah.
And
He
because
built
of all,
churches as well. Yes.
because of all that, he was venerated as a saint. Now,
He is.
what kind of level? I mean, how do you get chosen, for instance, to become venerated or as a saint?
There's basically, I think, three process, right? In order to do that, you have to got the evidence why he is worth, what did he did, and why is he worth it to become a saint? Of course. So anyway, let's get back to the history of Father Damien. So back in the days, so as I said earlier, Molokai, or the lepers colony, was like a detention camp because there's no way to cure. So that so many the people who got caught be classified as a leprosy, the Hansen's disease, basically these people were thrown out of the city of Kalaupapa, Molokai.
Because people were basically scared that if they came into contact with them, they would get leprosy themselves. But
correct.
Father Damien didn't seem to be scared. He risked.
Yes, and he died as a leprosy.
He died with leprosy.
Yes. So I believe he stayed there maybe about 10 years-ish. And he discovered, how did he discover he had some leprosy? One day he was making some tea or hot water. He accidentally touched the kettle or something. He didn't feel anything. Then he started to feel...
I see,
yeah.
And that rings a bell too now.
Yes. Yeah. So Mother Marian Cope, I think, she took over his position after he died.
And did she also contract the disease, or maybe not?
Part,
maybe not.
I'm not sure. I don't remember. But Father Damien, he is the one started.
I mean, when you think about it,
to help people out
in modern, even today, like to spend 10 years of your life dedicated for such a cause is quite a feat.
Yes.
Quite a feat. And isn't there like a holiday in Hawaii now, one day a year where it's dedicated to him, I think.
Just as observance. Yes. Observance. Yes. So even whether you're a Catholic or Protestants or non-Christians, he is very respected figure. Yes.
Yeah, the patron saint of the Diocese of Honolulu.
Correct.
And of Hawaii.
Yes. I believe there's a movie came up about him about 20 years ago.
Can I ask a quick question? What does it mean he was canonized by Benedict the 16th?
Oh, Pope Benedict 16th?
What does it mean he canonized him?
So,
what's that mean?
That's the process of becoming a saint, right?
Oh, I see.
Yeah.
Canonization is a process.
He's going to have to be canonized, otherwise he cannot be a saint.
He cannot do it,
okay. Yeah, so now, why the lepers colony was Kalaupapa? Because today, even today, right? I mean, you have to go over path the mountain, otherwise you cannot reach to.
You'd probably use a donkey or something. How
use donkey, yes. Yeah. Even today, so today you have basic two choices, right?
Right, you can still go by donkey.
You take donkey or Cessna airplane.
Oh, yeah.
So me, I took the flight from.
So you didn't want to take the donkey.
Because I was so heavy back in the days. I almost weighed 300 pounds.
Oh.
I didn't want donkey to get suffered because of me. And because the Rocky, when I look at the video, it's so dangerous, so risky. That prevented lepers to escaping. That's how harsh the environment was, still harsh today. I mean, pretty much inhabited cities. But today it's such a beautiful place, but there's so many histories. So even today, I believe there are maybe few patients still remain. So even today, you have to be healthy enough to get there. Right. Not everybody can go. I believe people who are under 15 or 16 or 17, you cannot go there. Yeah. You cannot go there, even today. it was kind of expensive tour back in the days. I pay about $300 per just the 6 hours tour. I mean, inclusive of, and then the tour guide. Okay, so the tour guide, he is part of the lepers, family. I mean, Hansen's disease family. Okay, I'm not discriminating against these people. Okay, today it's called Hansen's disease, but back in the day it's called leprosy, right? So when he was growing up, he was forced to move out of island Molokai, and I think he took some educations, high school or college, I forgot, but in London, England. Yeah.
So, I was just reading, there was an act of leprosy to prevent the spread of leprosy by Hawaiian King Kamehameha the
King
Fifth.
Kamehameha, yes.
The Fifth, at that time to
push
quarantine those people into that.
Prevent them to escape.
Right.
Right? And the tour guide told me that not only people in Hawaii were sent there, people from mainland United States as well other Pacific island nations, even from here in Japan. So he said that many Japanese lepers were forcibly sent to the island Molokai without being noticed. What happened was, in Japan, right, normally these people were sent to the slave-like boat in the middle of night from Tokyo Bay to island Molokai. I don't know how many months did it took there back in the days. Huh?
It would take quite some time.
Yeah. So
serious.
But it's not listed on the textbook. Whether it's Japan or Europe or States or what, I have not yet found. But the tour guide told me that. So please, if you want to double check to confirm.
So at the time when he arrived, just going back, there were like 600 lepers, and he was presented to by Bishop Louis Maigret.
Okay.
That person, is that the person that took over when he died, or no? No, that's
I don't think so. No,
that's
he's the boss. He's a bishop, right?
Bishop at the time.
Yeah.
Yeah. Sorry.
I know that place, but
yeah.
So that's how he did, because he didn't have to take his life to.
No, I mean he sacrificed himself for others, which is very rare in this world. That's why I suppose you can call him a saint, because he's stepped out of his comfort zone and gone into a zone where you're just helping other people before yourself. Everybody's before you, before yourself, which is commendable. It's very hard to get to that level. Very few of us do.
Yes, because I remember sometimes in late 1990s or mid 1990s, after he passed away, right?
Yeah.
Father Damien. So his remain buried in Molokai.
Right.
But got unearthed sometimes in 80. So some of the bones were transferred to Belgium.
Right.
But he didn't, but on his will, he didn't want his remain moving out of Molokai.
But the Belgian government wanted the bones because he's like a
but back in the days, nobody cared about Father Damien. He's way more famous in Hawaii than back home.
Right, and now today, he stands the test of time.
Yes, so because it must. No, I don't know. If I were in the position, or even you, right?
Yeah.
Can we afford to do that? That's the question, right? Because.
I mean, afford to go there and live the kind of life that he did.
Yes. Yes. So.
I feel I have a different journey, but I do see that, such people have existed through history, and I think they are here to show us something.
Yes.
Show us about caring for our own.
Yes, but he took care of, the children of God, so to speak, because he lived like the Jesus would be doing. So he is the real priest. I respect him very much. So back in the 90s, when I was my college years, was it English class or other rhetoric class, I forgot, but I wrote the history of Father Damien
Yeah.
in the Catholic school, okay? But I was labeled as the prejudicer. Excuse me? Yeah. So my professor didn't like, the cheater.
Yeah. Plagiarizer, okay.
I didn't, you know. I mean, of course, I wasn't a good writer back in the day, so my tutor helped me. That's for sure. But the sentence structure-wise, somebody revised it. But the because I asked them to do. But from the heart opinions.
Yeah, against that though. I mean,
anyway,
Mr. Gandhi himself praised Father Damien.
Of course.
And Gandhi said that Father Damien inspired his own campaign in India.
Oh yeah. Yes.
Leading to the independence for his people. So I think that says it right there, that if Gandhi was to be praising him and you were just in a sense praising him during that writing that paper, I think they were wrong and you were right.
Yes, but I'm so proud.
Pretty simply put.
I'm so proud.
Yeah.
And I remember in the summer of 1997, I took some summer courses at Yale University.
Oh, so good.
And then I was, I wrote the short essays, but 5-page paper about the history of Father Damien. I got A+ at the non-religious university.
Yeah. Well, there you go. So
thanks be to God, praise the Lord.
There you go. So it just goes to show that in one place you can get the F, and another place you can get the A or the S.
Yeah.
It just goes to show.
At Yale.
Yeah, Yale, so, but I don't know if you're going to get canonized, but you're going to go pretty close. We're trying to get close.
I don't know.
I mean, we're more likely to have a cannonball fired at us.
Yeah, I mean,
than get canonized.
This reminds me, right? I remember one.
We might get a cannonball fired at us rather than be canonized.
It doesn't matter because
we welcome the cannonball.
Yeah, just send us the cannon. Yeah, that's no problem. We're not afraid of that either. So so I had a wonderful time to be in touch with Father Damien's teachings.
Yes, I think
he's a good role model. Whether you're Christian or Buddhist or atheist, doesn't matter.
I think it's always good at times to search for these characters in history to give us, something to set our lives by.
So those of you have any chance to visit the island Molokai, please do. And then those of you taking vacation Hawaii frequently, I know it's always good to go to Waikiki Beach, but for your educational purpose, we highly recommend or reckon to fly to the island of Molokai to learn about the history of Father Damien. Yes.
So, thank you very much, and we look forward to seeing you in the next episode.
Thank you for listening.
Thank you very much indeed.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Take care.